Did you know all of California has had a statewide rent control since 2019 when AB 1482 was approved? Today, we're going to dig into who needs this information, what is the rent cap, and who is exempt. Please note that I am not a lawyer and this is not legal advice. Just notifying you that this may or may not apply to you. You should have a conversation with your real estate attorney regarding AB 1482. No one should rent homes in California without a real estate attorney that they can ask questions. I know I have mine. My name's Dominique Viscuso. I'm the broker and property manager at Your Home Imagined. Now, the AB 1482, if your local county or city ordinances are more restrictive, then the ordinances override the state law. Now let's first talk about who this applies to. Properties over 15 years old, if it has 2 or more units, including ADUs. Also, if you rent out 3 or more rooms in your residence, then this law applies to you. Corporate-owned properties are also included in this law, as long as your property is more than 15 years old. Now, what AB 1482 says is that you can only raise rents by 5% plus percent and change of cost of living in your area, in the area of your rental, or a maximum of 10%. Now, currently, as of this recording, during January of 2023, for Riverside County, the change in the cost of living is 7.3. So 5% plus 7.3% is 12.3%. So then your maximum rent amount would be your 10%, which is lower. You may spread this rent increase across 2 increases throughout the year, but even both of those increases total cannot be more than 10%. If you are exempt, then there is no limits to the amount you may raise rents, unless restricted by your local laws. You must notify your tenants at the time that the lease is signed that you are exempt. If you do not notify your tenants at that time, then you're not exempt. Sorry. If you'd like, you can click the link below and go to my website. And there in the article about 1482, you will see the quote that you have to disclose to tenants. Feel free to copy and paste that. So who is exempt? Any property that was built in the last 15 years, or 15 years from your certification of occupancy, all single-family residents that are owned by individuals or an LLC, as long as there's no corporate partnership, or if you live in a duplex or a single-family home with an ADU and you only rent out one of those units, then you are exempt. If you would like to read the bill in its entirety, there's a link in the description that'll take you so you could read the whole thing for yourself. On our next video, we'll be dealing with how 1482 handles evictions. Thank you. This is Dominique Viscuso from Your Home Imagined.